is the first round of the competition. That's right, the GRC open up for the Flakers and for Munster with 2 losses against competing subscriber sides. Today, their opportunity to turn those L's into W's as they face each other in the final match of round 2 in the GRC. What's going on, everyone? Hope you're all doing well, and welcome back along to your home of rugby, where we're back with the Flakers in action after the opening game of the season where they went down to the Guardians of the Crib. Today, they take on Munster, a side that got beat down by the All Flakes also in that opening round of the competition. Today, though, they'll be looking to turn those around, and if they can do so, it will mean a lot of misery for the loser in today's matchup. Let's have a look at the 2 lineups for today's game. Of course, starting things off with the Flakers, who are at home for tonight's matchup. Looking at the front row, starting things off with Lucas Barrett starting at loose head. Alongside him will be Hugo Lambrex and Sir Oscar to finish things off for the front row. Ethan Holton makes a move into the second row, partnering up with CJ Smith, who's come along from the back row. Into that back row, Daniel Brill comes in to partner Francois Valentine, and the captain for the season, Craig Anderson, will once again don that number 8. A bit of a mix around for the back line as we get into things here with Bernard and Kahan, who will be anchoring things from scrum half, and his partner in the halves will be Damien Mateenzi, who is wearing the number 10 jumper. Moving into midfield, Peter Valentine will be alongside the exciting-looking Jacob Pone on debut tonight for the Flakers. Left wing, another debutant will be Corey Davidson, and his partnership with the very impressive Daryl Gray in round 1 will be good for this Flakers team to get some ability of scoring tries under their belt. Scoring of tries, it's David Ndumaru. He will be wearing 15 tonight for the Flakers team. Up against them is Munster, a team that is unchanged from the side that took on the All Flakes in the opening round. We saw a lot of very impressive performers from that team that night as well, especially that second row with Klein and Snyman. They have to be watched out, especially around set piece. They will be a danger when it comes to that line out. And of course, these 2 all important. Connor Murray, Jack Crowley, those have the X factor to change this game. We were impressed with Nash as well. I thought he was very impressive on the left wing. So a lot of ability and also that experience with the 2 Scannell boys in the lineup too for Munster. Have a look at the bench for the 2 sides here, and a lot of ability. We saw what Barrett and Karui could do last week when they started things off for the Flakers. They sit down on the bench, as well as Dumaru, who sits out this one as well. Demart moves off the starting lineup. Also Bobs, Matthews, Fisher, and of course Flake round out the rest of the substitutes. There is plenty to look out for here on this Munster bench as well, but especially those backs, Casey, Carberry, Zevo. They are quality players. Their front row as well, Buckley, Archer and Lohman know the way around the park, so look out. If there is injuries, those guys could prove to be a big difference maker. We are all set for kickoff, and it will be Munster, of course, in the red. For tonight's fixture will be the Flakers in the yellow and purple as we are ready to go. Connor Murray gets the game underway. Flakers to receive, and it's a deep one down to the 22. Well taken from Brett as well as swiftly the Flakers look to attack. Ethan Holton taking out about 4 defenders on his way. No penalty for Munster. Oh, wow. Cameras pan to Hugo Lambrex, but it was definitely Ethan Holton that took that in. And Munster surely will line up an early 3. What an opportunity this could be here for the visiting side. Nothing on. Flakers look good. They were throwing the ball around like it was a hot potato. And straight away, pinged at the breakdown. Connor Murray adds 3. And it is Munster that lead early against the Flakers. 3 points to 0. Well, that was by far the start that the Flakers would have wanted. That is for sure. Bernard Ankahan has kept the kicking duties for the Flakers tonight, as well as he gets the game back underway. And Munster through Kilcoyne look to switch to the left. Crowley held up with a tackle, and a good one too from Daryl Gray. They continue on the short side. No way through there. The tackle coming on Nash. Shuts him down in a flash. Oh, short side up the little footed touch. A little mistake there from John Ryan. And that will not please Munster, who have had the better of a few exchanges early. Here is Hugo Lambrex, and he's lost it. Wow, there's the one we talked about. Klein, a big danger to the breakdown. As into midfield it went, ball lost. Jacob Pone has picked it up. Matensi goes back around the corner. Hard run from Valentine, slips it back inside. Munster look to rock into the breakdown. It's very slow. And Kahan has it. Matensi looks out wide for Daryl Gray. Daryl Gray one-on-one in the back for Honey. And a two-man effort it takes to put Daryl Gray over the sideline. Flakers threatening early, but yet to put anything on the board. As Niall Scannell will throw to a line out on his own 22. Oh, just plucked from the skies there in the middle. Steinman doing things wrong. And here's Daly driving his way through. Pass is nice. Scannell kicked away from Crowley. Leading the charge was O'Mahony, but he surely won't win the race there. Right outside the end goal, Daryl Gray picks it up. And he's playing it. Oh, that's dangerous. Kicked away quickly from Pierre Valentine. Now a hard runner back. Daly slips it back inside to Coombs. Munster on the attack again. Quickly turning defence into attack. Klein round the corner. Coombs once more. Well, a lot of numbers in there for the Flakers. Murray. A little bomb into towards the 22. Playing nicely from Daryl Gray, who was in the thick of it against the Guardians as well. He's doing much the same tonight. Here's a good run. Ankahan. Special little play. Slow. Breakdown work again, but pays off for them.
Advantage.
Knock on from Valentine. Well, he dallied on the ball. Far too long. Massive chance for Munster.
Advantage over.
Conway. Oh, he's stripped. Try-saving tackle in the back there from Adumaru. Here's Murray. Twisting. Capone takes him down. Deep in the 22. Danger. Lurking. Kilcoyne. Almost goes himself. O'Donoghue changes around the corner. Looks for Coombs and through. Ryan. Oh, wow. He's just done it on nothing. The tight end prop has done his own form of razzle and dazzlement. This was a little bit special. You see the number on his shirt, you think he's going nowhere. Kilcoyne did well, got the initial bust, and then it was a quick recycle. Change of direction. Ryan took it in for the referee, who may have been mistaken for a Flakers player. And Scroots over for the first try of the night. A bit surprisingly, it is all the way of Munster so far. And Conor Murray could make it a very quick 10. Shades of earlier in round 2, when the Guardians went down to Toulouse 10 points to 0 during that first half. Had to have a storming second 40 to get it back into the game. Let's see what the Flakers have to offer. They need a lot of work now. Down 10 points already, 2 scores behind. As the kickoff is back at late try scorer, Ryan finds it to the left wing of Nash. Nash on the inside to Crowley. It's going bad to worse at the moment. Ankahan chases back, but Crowley will score. Munster got their second try, and they go up 15 points to 0. Kick to come, and Jack Crowley putting this Flakers team on notice straight off the kickoff. Good break down the length. Calvin Nash drawing in the defence of David Adumaru, and in the support line of Jack Crowley. That's how they do it, Munster. They did threaten a little bit against the All Flakes as well. Rinse and repeat stuff almost happening here against the Flakers. 15 to 0. Remarkable first 30 minutes so far from Munster. And if the Flakers have any chance here now, they need to score before the break. This one fading very quickly right before their eyes. 0-2 to start a season for a subscriber team is certainly something of uncharted territory. That's a big hit there on Daly, and it could be a chance. Ruck competition is fierce. Let's look at Munster throwing the ball around freely. Crowley's away again. He's kicked to the corner, looking for Mike Haley to run onto it, but it will beat them all into touch. Adumaru shepherding that one across with Haley at the same time. Oh, has that gone out in the full? We are all the way back. Well, I was watching the chase, not the flight. Regardless, Ethan Holton just sneaks it away from Sean Klein. Now a massive chance for Flakers. Morling. Look at Daryl Gray. Even he's in that one. Right, they are 30 odd metres down. The big chance here on the left side. Running away is Davidson. Can he get all the way? Corey Davidson dummies. Davidson's surely there. He is. Oh, wow. Referee took his time. He had to get a good look. Davidson planting the ball down. Referee blind to the obvious. And in the end, a simple finish straight out from Ankahan. And just look at the pace of Corey Davidson. A little shimmy at the end just saved him to get it away from Mike Haley. And as the referee trots his way over, he saw the ball over the line. And for all the Flakers fans in the crowd, a sigh of relief is breathed as their team finally has some points on the board. Ankahan, try assist to his name already. Adds the extra 2. And this fleeting crowd here to watch the Flakers play. Get a little bit of reward. They're now only down by 10 as we make our way towards half-time. 17-7 the score. Munster still well and truly in control. Short one here. Bit of a cluster of players. Looks like Hugo Lambrex is one to drag it in. Tidy little breakaway run there from Lucas Barrett. Now it's kicked away and it's straight down the floor. It won't matter though. Complete disregard there from Mackenzie, who smokes it over the sideline. The two teams are off to half-time with a 10-point lead to Munster. You'd almost wonder if the Flakers maybe would have liked to play that out and cut that lead down to maybe just 7 or at best even 3. But as it stands, a little ball on their side and they've got themselves 7 points. They're in the game and a big second half is coming up for the Flakers. Munster though, they'll be happy in control and they'll want to keep it that way. Ankahan will get the second half back into action. High kick away to the right-hand side. A number of players. Holton was here. Look at Ryan. Bulldozing through, finding Kilcoyne as well. Flakers need the ball. Will they kick here, though, Munster? That's the question. It looks unlikely as they thread it through Daly. Gets around the outside of Davidson. Still going. Supports there from Conway. And he's gone. No one is stopping Conway from there. He's got pace. Plenty of it. And the crowd give a big sigh of utter disbelief. Well, Andrew Conway is no slouch. And this little break here from Shane Daly. Well, I put it on a silver platter for him, didn't it? Some average defence from Corey Davison. He should have had better. He let Daly go on his outside, creating that 2-on-1 overlap. And once again, the Flakers fall to a dark place with a bit of question marks of how they can return from this one. Murray, flawless. Another 2, it's 24-7. Flakers will need 3 tries. That'll require a bonus point as well. Let's look at the looks on the faces. Disbelief, questioning the ability. Running out of answers, running out of options. As Ankahan kicks off once more, this time a bit deeper. Oh, good tackle there on Conway. Could be a turnover though. Plenty of yellow jumpers there for the Flakers. They get the ball. Now they've got to turn it to points very quickly as well. Late through the backs, Holton, line of Valentine, breaks one. Oh, high tackle from Haley, and he's going to spend 10 in the bin. You want moments? You might be witnessing one now. Mike Haley goes to the bin, and the Flakers have to go to the corner. No, they're going to the posts. Well, this is a missed chance for me. You're behind by far too many to look for the posts. You've got to go to the corner in this situation. Get 7 while you can. Let's see if that move pays off for them. Captain Craig Anderson, of course, with the call. And the lead cut slightly down to 14. Murray. He'll get us back underway. It's going to be an impressive comeback here for the Flakers if they can do it. Half an hour to play. Oh, and look at this, they're finding plenty of room as well as Daniel Brill goes through the middle. Holton offloads perfectly. The numbers are there as well. CJ Smith turns it back around to Brill once more. The offloading game is thick and fast. Capone. Oh, another high shot. Another yellow card. Oh, my word. Referee completely uninterested in the arguments from Coombs. And is it another shot at 3? It is. Well, this is a much more harder shot. 55, slightly to the left. 2 men in the bin. Ankahan hits it. It's straight. Has it got the legs? Oh, it does. It had an extra 10 metres on it as well. Flakers cut it to 11. They're doing it the hard way, but they're doing it. They still need a try. Desperately need a try. 2 men in the bin for Munster. Brill. 3 men lay in waste as Daniel Brill takes him to the cleaners. Well, you can't kick that one. It's a good ball. Finding support lines. Valentine back inside. They need to find a danger runner. They just couldn't. And it's eventually knocked on. Not the right players, not the right options. And errors costing what could be a golden opportunity here for the Flakers. I think there might be a player coming back very soon. No.
Crouch.
No.
Bind.
Still 2 men off.
Set.
Crowley is packing down in the scrubs. So I'll be short. 2 men in the backline. A late hit from the Flakers. Not good enough. Scanner was up at fullback. They slip it in. Oh, the numbers are there. And somehow the Flakers still miss out defensively. A high ball, easily claimed from Scannell. Should be a turnover here. Ethan Holton's on that ball like a flash, but somehow it doesn't. More ball for Munster. They wind down the clock. Turnover. Now they've got to go coast to coast. They look to do it as well. Now Mazenzi. Can he link up? No! He won't need to! He may just go all the way himself! Mazenzi will score! And the Flakers find a way! Well, Damien Mazenzi has just scored possibly the greatest solo try and the best possible time you could ever need it. They were struggling and they were really under pressure. And somehow the fly half has come away with a clinical break. Going 90 metres and scoring a crucial 5 points. Well, Ankahan was in that 10 jumper last week. Today, he's a 9, but he's kept the kicking boots. And I tell you what, they are a special kind of boot as well. The lead cut down to just 4. And now we will get players back from the bin. Coombs is coming on. I think he was the second to go off. So yes, both players return. 15 to play. And it is anyone's game. Do the Flakers have what it takes? 15 of 15 to make this happen. We are about to find out. Lucas Barrett taken down. Need more numbers at this breakdown. The Flakers, they're not going to find them. Oh, Munster turn it over far too easy. Scannell. Here's Coombs. There's numbers to the left. They cut back in. Crowley. Coombs again. Looking for Kilcoyne. The ruck just not there for the Flakers at the moment. Pick and go. Donahue drawing back. Let's turn over. There's the ruck. Barrett. Now we're going to run. It's Davison down the left. And covering across. Oh, what a pass. Ethan Holton. Who else? Who else? Ethan Holton scores. And the Flakers lead. The crowd erupts. No one was expecting that. Corey Davidson, he's the wheels, but great defence. Mike Haney come back and cut him across. Did brilliantly, but Ethan Holton was there. Oh, to spot that inside ball from Corey Davidson. You saw him shake back inside. You saw him move towards the support, make the pass earlier a bit easier. Oh my word, we've got 8 minutes on the clock and we have A 3-point Flakers lead. Kick is good from Ankahan. Hold on to your hats, hold on to your pants, hold on to whatever you've got on yourself. It may not be enough. Oh no, an injury! Francois Valentine goes down in the heat now. Well, we've seen a lot of injuries in the start up to this season. So Adumuru comes on. Of course, we saw what he was capable of in the opening round. So let's see if he can close this out.
Set.
For the Flakers. What a clutch, absolute clutch game this has been. Down in the dumps. 5 minutes to play. Ankard holds up short for Brill. That's nicely played. And the blindside Flaker goes for a little run. Finds support. It's away. And I think it's a Domaru. Oh, wow. One touch. One try. And Domaru scored. That is ridiculous. Daniel Domaru puts Munster to bed. Words I did not think I would be saying 40 minutes ago. Daniel Brill, exquisite rugby. And look who was in support as well. Ethan Holton, you cannot get him out of the game. Well, Daryl Gray will be wondering what he has to do to get involved in the game. He goes off his wing to help, and the ball goes down his side. He stays on his wing, and it goes nowhere near him. But how about that? Well, Daniel Adumaru, replacement Adumaru. Saw the Adumaru's taking over here, team. As the Flakers, I'm in stun. They lead by 10. They lead by 10. Connor Murray gets us underway. Yellow cards, eh? What a turning point. Up it goes from Oscar. Ankahan. Nisus, Anka's going down here. Shane Capone. Capone! Oh, he went back.
Advantage.
And it's been knocked on. It'll be all over. Oh, poor old Jay Capone. He's not had much work to do on attack here, but that might be the best thing he's done all night. And it's not often you say that about a knock-on. I feel he could have gone all the way himself. If the buzzer didn't go, I think he might have. The full time is gone. Oh, wow. Second half comeback from the Corn Flakers has been clinical, has been exquisite, has been devastating against Munster. They are up in a big way. The Munster team, 17-point lead. 2 yellow cards. And they throw it all away. Holton, Martinez, Matenzi, Davidson, and Adumaru. We get the names. All with tries. Ankahan, 4 conversions and 2 penalty goals. Well, I called it. I said the penalties were maybe a bad option, but no, they proved their worth. Ryan, Crowley, and Conway for Munster, with Murray converting 3 of the tries and a penalty goal to boot as well. 34-24. If you thought you'd seen it all, you clearly haven't watched the GRC. Simply the best rugby series and competition in global rugby right now. Exquisite rugby, exquisite talents, and exquisite matches to go with it. Wow, that has been quite a matchup that we really just weren't expecting. Of course, with that now, of course, the Flakers, they take their first victory of the season. They climb from the bottom of the table where they were down by 13 negative points difference. Now they climb up to just -3, but a win and a loss. And of course, that bonus point as well that they missed out on against the Guardians, they've got it in their back pocket. That leaves just 3 sides, the Stormers, the Sharks, and poor old Lodi Munster, who have not picked up a bonus point. They climb now up to 6th place, the Flakers, and they are back on track to claiming those top spots with the Guardians and the All Flakes up that leaderboard. So checking out the results for round 2 and what is coming up for you all in round number 3. Of course, we have the Guardians with a close fought win, 21-17 over Toulouse to start off. The All Flakes went absolutely bananas, demolishing La Rochelle, and as we just witnessed, a massive comeback from the Flakers to take down Munster. Into round 3 we go. We see Saracens have already defeated the South Sharks 33 points to 18, and we have 3 full subscriber matches to come for you all this round. The Guardians open up next up with the Stormers, and then we have the Chiefs hosting the All Flakes, and then we have an AI clash between Munster and Toulouse for finishing off with La Rochelle taking on the Flakers. That is what you'll look forward to in round number 3. I hope you've enjoyed round 1 and 2. So much more rugby to come, so much more excitement for your eyes and ears, and I hope you all enjoyed this series so far. I'll see you all again next time for the Guardians versus the Stormers. Until then, thanks for watching as always, and take care. And well done, Flakers. That was a ballsy performance.